Good afternoon, Toastmasters.
Good afternoon.
CEOs are paid 273 times the average worker's pay. Now don't start your calculations. This data is from 2013. In 2018, it could be more. Just think why they are paid so much. Induja?
They know how to make business, not just doing their regular work.
Okay, hold on to that thought. James Cameron's movie Avatar seemingly had a simple story of aliens who looked and behaved like humans. The movie became a blockbuster. Do you see anything common between these two? Suhas? Be it CEOs or movie directors, people are influencing the world with their ideas. Their ideas are big. Their influence is huge. Even then, they are doing something most fundamental with their ideas. They are structuring their ideas and communicating them convincingly. I would define that as communicate to convince. Now, can we apply the same principle, communicate to convince, to our small ideas and see how it affects our small world in a small way? Before I joined Toastmasters in September 2016, like most of you, I had this question: why Toastmasters? Eventually, I found that here is a place where you master a skill not taught in our schools. When you're writing a script, you're structuring your ideas. When you're delivering it, you're communicating to convince. This theory has influenced me profoundly. Today, I am going to narrate a few related incidents. Until my fourth speech, I used to enjoy stand-up comedians like KVM Kishore perform on stage. I thought I could never do comedy on stage. Come on, who can start a comedy speech like him saying, "I'm pregnant"? But something in me told, you can deliver it too. I wrote the script, Cashing In on Recession, which was based on hair loss. Our ever-smiling Anupriya mentored it. Reading the script, she became ever laughing for 7 minutes. At the end of it, she told, if I could suggest few improvements, those would be facial expressions and gestures. The speech was a hit. By now, I had gained the confidence to translate this speech into Tulu and give it at a community event. One of the comments I received there was, "Wow, how many years have you been performing on stage?" Community events are fun. Fun for the people attending them. Tension for the people hosting them. Recently, I was hosting my daughter's first-year birthday party. Decorator, caterer, tattoo artist, done. MC. He was charging way beyond my budget. I told I would MC the event. But my wife protested, "Oh no, enough of Toastmasters. At least on that day, let someone else speak." She suggested her cousin. Meanwhile, I secretly wrote the MC script and mentored her cousin in MC. Even today, my wife thinks that she was in control of the show that day. Anyway, when you write a script, how many of you put your heart and mind into it? Raise of hands. Great. I can assure you, if you do that, miracles can happen. I believe in what Shah Rukh Khan told. With a mic in hand, इतनी शिद्दत से मैंने तुम्हें पाने की कोशिश की कि हर जर्रे ने मुझे तुमसे मिलाने की साजिश की। कहते हैं, अगर किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात से तुमसे मिलाने की कोशिश भी लग जाए। It means, if you truly want something, the whole universe conspires in helping you achieve it. I've always wanted to be a script writer for a movie or any other narrative where words come alive. At least I thought I brought Alexander the Great before you when I delivered my speech, Lost Pages, of history. At the same time, my universe was conspiring. A documentary team was looking for a script writer. I sent them my speech video. They were impressed. Then they told, we have a selection procedure with a deadline. We give you a historical context. You need to develop an exciting script around it. When even after the deadline, they did not receive my entry, they inquired with me. I thought, why they are after me? Universal conspiracy. My script got selected because of its opening lines. This is something every Toastmaster learns. Wake up the audience in the first 30 seconds of your speech. I would like to narrate those opening lines now. How much courage does it take to build an empire lasting over 300 years? It is the same amount of courage to kill a menacingly approaching tiger with a single blow. What it takes to build architectural wonders lasting several centuries. It is the vigor to rebuild the ravaged structures repeatedly during invasions and of course political patronage extended to the finest sculptors. These qualities define one of the most celebrated empires of Karnataka, the Hoysala Empire. Yes, today I stand before you proudly, having completed the script for a historical documentary which is 1 hour long and is in dubbing. Yet, you may all think, so what? Raveesh had creative pursuits. Toastmasters has helped him in achieving his goals. No, it doesn't end there. I am able to leverage my skill in my work too. How many of you are from a technical background here? How many of you hate attending technical talks? My sympathies are with you. I know how hard it is to resist sleep during the talk. Last week, I tried to change this perception by giving a technical talk. I knew the needs of the audience. I knew how to keep them engaged. I didn't have slides with unnecessary details. At the end of it, one of my colleagues told me, had I known this concept before, I would have coded efficiently. Immediately, my manager joined. In that case, I can get more work done now. I had influenced the people around me. Fellow Toastmasters, this is my story of metamorphosis in the last 18 months. You may not want to become a stand-up comedian, an MC, a writer, or a tech expert. Even then, structuring your ideas and communicating them convincingly is a key skill in all your endeavors. It gives you confidence to face the world. If you want a promotion, can you present your ideas to get new features in? If you want to be a manager, can you inspire your team? If you want to be an entrepreneur, can you persuade the venture capitalist or even your friends to invest in your venture? Even if you are in love, can you convince your future father-in-law? Folks, finally, if you want to be the CEO or director of your lab, you want to be communicating to convince. So, if you are already undergoing the metamorphosis and becoming to convince the people with your communication, are you undergoing a metamorphosis? If you are, I have a thought for you to ponder. If you open up to the world opens up for you. If you open up to the world opens up for you. Toastmaster.